Hi, in this video we will be talking about the importance of understanding your insurance coverage. Watch this video to the end to learn all about insurance coverage. Welcome back to the International CEO. Understanding your insurance coverage is crucial in today's world, where unexpected events and emergencies can occur at any moment, leaving individuals and families vulnerable to financial strain. Insurance serves as a safety net, providing protection against potential losses and liabilities. However, navigating the complex landscape of insurance policies can be daunting, with various types of coverage, terms, and conditions to consider. In this comprehensive guide, we will delve into the fundamental aspects of insurance coverage, empowering you with the knowledge needed to make informed decisions about your insurance needs. What is insurance? At its core, insurance is a contract between an individual or entity, the insured, and an insurance company, the insurer. The insured pays a premium to the insurer in exchange for coverage against specific risks outlined in the policy. These risks can vary widely depending on the type of insurance, ranging from property damage and liability to health-related expenses and loss of income. Types of insurance coverage. Insurance coverage can be broadly categorized into several key areas. Health insurance provides coverage for medical expenses, including doctor visits, hospital stays, prescription medications, and preventive care. Health insurance can be obtained through employers, government programs, such as Medicare and Medicaid, or purchased independently. Life insurance offers financial protection to beneficiaries in the event of the insured's death. There are various types of life insurance policies, including term life, whole life, and universal life, each with its own set of features and benefits. Auto insurance. Mandatory in most jurisdictions, auto insurance provides coverage for damage to vehicles and liability for injuries or property damage caused by accidents. Policies typically include components such as liability, collision, comprehensive, and uninsured, underinsured motorist coverage. Homeowners, renters insurance protects against damage to the home or personal belongings due to perils such as fire, theft, vandalism, and natural disasters. Homeowners insurance also includes liability coverage for accidents that occur on the property. Renters insurance offers similar protections for tenants renting a property. Property insurance covers damage or loss of physical property, including buildings, equipment, inventory, and other assets, due to perils specified in the policy. Commercial property insurance is tailored for businesses, while homeowners insurance applies to residential properties. Liability insurance shields individuals and businesses from financial losses arising from legal claims for bodily injury or property damage caused by their actions or negligence. This includes general liability insurance for businesses and personal liability coverage for individuals. Disability insurance provides income replacement in the event of a disabling injury or illness that prevents the insured from working. Disability insurance can be short-term or long-term and may be obtained through employers or purchased independently. Understanding policy terms and conditions. To effectively understand your insurance coverage, it's essential to familiarize yourself with the terms and conditions outlined in your policy. Key elements to review include coverage limits, the maximum amount the insurer will pay for covered losses. Limits may apply per occurrence, per year, or per policy term, depending on the type of coverage. Deductibles, the amount the insured must pay out of pocket before the insurance coverage kicks in. Higher deductibles typically result in lower premiums but require the insured to bear more of the initial costs. Exclusions, specific perils or circumstances that are not covered by the policy. Exclusions vary depending on the type of insurance and may include pre-existing conditions, intentional acts, or certain types of property damage. Riders and endorsements, optional add-ons to the standard policy that provide additional coverage for specific risks or circumstances. Common riders include coverage for valuable personal property, identity theft, and extended liability limits. Policy renewal and cancellation, the terms governing the renewal and cancellation of the insurance policy. It's essential to understand the renewal process and any conditions that may affect the continuation of coverage. Claim procedures, the steps to follow when filing a claim with the insurance company. This includes notifying the insurer of the loss, providing documentation and evidence, and cooperating with the claims investigation process. Evaluating your insurance needs. Determining the appropriate level of insurance coverage requires careful consideration of your individual circumstances, risk tolerance, and financial goals. Here are some steps to help evaluate your insurance needs. Assess risks. Identify potential risks and liabilities that could pose a financial burden to you or your family. Consider factors such as your health status, occupation, lifestyle, property ownership, and dependents. Calculate coverage needs. Estimate the amount of coverage needed to protect against identified risks. For example, calculate the potential cost of medical expenses, property damage, or loss of income in the event of an unforeseen event. Review existing coverage. Evaluate any existing insurance policies you have in place to determine if they adequately address your needs. Consider factors such as coverage limits, deductibles, and exclusions to ensure comprehensive protection. Compare insurance options. Research and compare insurance policies from multiple providers to find the best coverage options at competitive rates. Consider factors such as coverage features, premium costs, financial strength ratings, and customer reviews. Consult with professionals. Seek guidance from insurance agents, financial advisors, or legal experts to help navigate complex insurance decisions and ensure you fully understand the terms and conditions of the policies you're considering. Tips for managing insurance coverage. Here are some tips for managing your insurance coverage effectively. Regularly review policies. Periodically review your insurance policies to assess whether they continue to meet your needs and reflect any changes in your circumstances. This includes updating coverage limits, adding or removing riders, and exploring new insurance options as needed. Stay informed. Stay informed about changes in insurance regulations, industry trends, and emerging risks that may impact your coverage. Subscribe to newsletters, attend seminars, and leverage online resources to stay up to date on relevant insurance topics. Maintain accurate records. Keep thorough records of your insurance policies, including policy documents, premium payments, correspondence with insurers, and claims documentation. This will facilitate the claims process and ensure you have access to essential information when needed. Review coverage needs annually. Conduct an annual review of your insurance coverage to reassess your needs and make any necessary adjustments. Life events such as marriage, childbirth, job changes, or major purchases may warrant changes to your insurance portfolio. Exploring specific types of insurance coverage. Health insurance is one of the most vital forms of coverage, given the rising costs of medical care and the unpredictability of health-related issues. Understanding your health insurance policy involves grasping its various components. Types of plans. Health insurance plans come in different forms, including health maintenance organizations, HMOs, preferred provider organizations, PPOs, exclusive provider organizations, EPOs, and point-of-service (POS) plans. Each plan has its network of healthcare providers and varying degrees of flexibility in choosing doctors and specialists. Coverage options. Assess the scope of coverage offered by your health insurance plan, including hospitalization, outpatient services, prescription drugs, preventive care, and mental health services. Pay close attention to any limitations or exclusions, such as pre-existing conditions or specific treatments not covered by the policy. Cost-sharing arrangements. Understand your financial responsibilities under the health insurance plan, including premiums, deductibles, co-payments, and co-insurance. Evaluate how these cost-sharing arrangements impact your out-of-pocket expenses for medical care and factor them into your budgeting and financial planning. Life insurance provides financial protection for your loved ones in the event of your death, serving as a crucial component of estate planning and income replacement. Here are some key aspects to consider when evaluating life insurance coverage. Coverage amount. Determine the appropriate amount of life insurance coverage based on your financial obligations, such as mortgage payments, outstanding debts, childcare expenses, and future income needs for your dependents. Consider factors such as inflation and potential changes in your financial situation over time. Policy types. Familiarize yourself with the different types of life insurance policies, including term life, whole life, and universal life. Each policy type has its unique features, benefits, and premium structures, catering to different financial goals and risk preferences. Beneficiary designations. Designate beneficiaries who will receive the proceeds of your life insurance policy upon your death. Review and update beneficiary designations regularly, especially after major life events such as marriage, divorce, or the birth of children. Underwriting process. Understand the underwriting process involved in obtaining life insurance coverage, including medical exams, health assessments, and risk evaluations. Be prepared to provide accurate information about your health history, lifestyle habits, and family medical background to the insurer. Auto insurance is mandatory in most jurisdictions and provides coverage for vehicles, drivers, and passengers in the event of accidents or other covered incidents. Here's what you need to know about auto insurance coverage. Coverage types. Auto insurance policies typically include several types of coverage, such as liability coverage, which pays for injuries and property damage you cause to others, and collision, comprehensive coverage, which covers damage to your vehicle. Additional options include uninsured, underinsured motorist coverage, medical payments coverage, and roadside assistance. State requirements. Familiarize yourself with the auto insurance requirements in your state, including minimum liability limits and any additional coverage mandated by law. Failure to maintain adequate auto insurance coverage could result in fines, license suspension, or legal liability in the event of an accident. Discounts and savings. Explore opportunities to save on auto insurance premiums through discounts offered by insurers. Common discounts include multi-policy discounts for bundling auto and home insurance, safe driving discounts, anti-theft device discounts, and discounts for low-mileage drivers or vehicles with advanced safety features. Claims process. Understand the steps involved in filing an auto insurance claim in the event of an accident or covered incident. Homeowners and renters insurance protect against property damage, theft, liability, and other risks associated with owning or renting a residence. Coverage limits. Review the coverage limits and deductibles specified in your homeowners or renters insurance policy. Ensure that the coverage limits adequately reflect the value of your personal belongings and the cost of rebuilding or repairing your home in the event of a covered loss. Additional coverages. Consider adding optional coverages or endorsements to your homeowners or renters insurance policy to enhance protection for specific risks or valuables. Liability protection. Evaluate the liability coverage included in your homeowners or renters insurance policy, which protects you against legal claims for bodily injury or property damage caused by your actions or negligence. Consider increasing liability limits or purchasing an umbrella liability policy for additional protection. Loss mitigation measures. Take proactive measures to reduce the risk of property damage or loss covered by your homeowners or renters insurance policy. This may include installing smoke detectors, burglar alarms, fire sprinkler systems, and other safety devices to mitigate risks and potentially qualify for premium discounts. Property insurance provides coverage for commercial properties, including buildings, equipment, inventory, and other assets. Understanding your property insurance coverage involves considering the following factors. Perils covered. Review the list of perils covered by your property insurance policy, including fire, theft, vandalism, natural disasters, and other specified risks. Understand any exclusions or limitations that may apply to certain types of property damage. Replacement cost versus actual cash value. Determine whether your property insurance policy provides coverage for the replacement cost or actual cash value of covered losses. Replacement cost coverage reimburses you for the cost of repairing or replacing damaged property without deducting depreciation, while actual cash value coverage considers depreciation when calculating the reimbursement amount. Business interruption coverage. Evaluate whether your property insurance policy includes coverage for business interruption or loss of income due to covered property damage. This coverage helps businesses recover lost revenue and operating expenses during the restoration period following a covered loss. Risk management strategies. Implement risk management strategies to reduce the likelihood of property damage and minimize potential insurance claims. This may include regular maintenance, safety inspections, disaster preparedness planning, and investing in security measures to protect against theft or vandalism. Liability insurance protects individuals and businesses against financial losses resulting from legal claims for bodily injury or property damage. Here's what you need to know about liability insurance coverage. Coverage limits. Determine the appropriate liability limits for your insurance policy based on your personal or business assets, potential exposure to liability claims, and risk tolerance. Higher liability limits provide greater protection but may result in higher premiums. Tailor your coverage to address specific risks associated with your industry or profession. Claims history. Maintain a favorable claims history to demonstrate your risk management practices and potentially qualify for lower insurance premiums. Implement safety protocols, employee training programs, and quality control measures to reduce the likelihood of liability claims. Legal defense coverage. Verify whether your liability insurance policy includes coverage for legal defense costs associated with defending against lawsuits or liability claims. Legal defense coverage helps offset the expenses of hiring attorneys, court fees, expert witnesses, and other litigation costs. Disability insurance provides income replacement in the event of a disabling injury or illness that prevents you from working. Understanding disability insurance coverage involves considering the following factors. Benefit amount. Calculate the monthly benefit amount provided by the disability insurance policy, typically expressed as a percentage of your pre-disability income. Ensure that the benefit amount is sufficient to cover essential living expenses, such as mortgage or rent payments, utilities, groceries, and medical bills. Definition of disability. Review the definition of disability used by the insurance company to determine eligibility for benefits. Some policies use an own occupation definition, considering you disabled if you're unable to perform the duties of your own occupation, while others use an any occupation definition, requiring you to be unable to perform any gainful occupation for which you're reasonably qualified by education, training, or experience. Elimination period. Understand the elimination period, or waiting period, specified in the disability insurance policy, which is the length of time you must wait after becoming disabled before benefits begin. Choose an elimination period that aligns with your financial resources and ability to cover expenses during the waiting period. Additional factors to consider. Beyond the specific types of insurance coverage discussed above, several additional factors should be taken into account when understanding your insurance coverage. Regulatory compliance. Ensure that your insurance policies comply with applicable laws, regulations, and industry standards. Stay informed about changes in insurance regulations that may affect your coverage requirements or obligations as an insured individual or business owner. Policy renewal and review. Regularly review and renew your insurance policies to maintain continuous coverage and avoid gaps in protection. Take advantage of policy renewal periods to reassess your insurance needs, update coverage limits, and explore opportunities for savings or discounts. Insurance market trends. Stay informed about trends and developments in the insurance market, such as changes in insurance premiums, coverage options, and emerging risks. Monitor industry news, publications, and professional networks to stay ahead of evolving insurance trends and make informed decisions about your coverage. Customer service and support. Evaluate the customer service and support provided by your insurance company, including responsiveness to inquiries, claims processing efficiency, and satisfaction with the claims settlement process. Choose insurers with a reputation for excellent customer service and a track record of delivering on their promises. Financial stability. Assess the financial stability and strength of your insurance company to ensure that they can fulfill their obligations in the event of large-scale claims or catastrophic events. Review independent financial ratings and assessments from agencies such as AM Best, Standard & Poor's, and Moody's to gauge the insurer's financial health and stability. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, hit that bell, comment, and subscribe for more content on the International CEO. See you next time.